Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here with a familiar face for those of you out there, Ellen Bettridge, who's president of Uniworld Boutique River Cruises, and we've interviewed Ellen before, and we're here actually at the Virtuoso Travel Week. We may have interviewed you last year, I believe we did.
We did.
And we're going to get all the updates on what's going on with Uniworld today, and this is Insider Travel Report. Now, Ellen, first of all, let's set the stage. How many ships do you have, and where are they right now?
You know, we've got 19 ships across our fleet. We've got majority of them are over in Europe, but we've got a ship that's in Vietnam. We've got one in India. We've got one in China. We're going to have two in Egypt.
Well, we'll talk about that in a second.
And I've got one in Russia. So you know, we really are expansive across the globe, and excited about what Uniworld's doing.
And you've also been renovating a lot of your vessels to bring them up to the standards of the original. I think the first one that it was on that was totally renovated was Marie Antoinette years ago.
Yep.
And now you're elevating that on some of your classic vessels, right?
We are, Jim, and it's the best word to use is elevating. You know what I mean? We are really proud of what we're doing right now here at Uniworld. Back in 2017, with the launch of the super ship Joie de Vivre, that kind of set a new standard for us.
So above Marie Antoinette.
Yes, absolutely. It kind of even took it one notch further. Okay. So since then, as we've been on this journey, so in 2018, we actually completely redesigned, rethought, and completely transformed the Beatrice to become the super ship Beatrice.
Right.
And you're probably saying, what's a super ship? Well, a super ship is a ship that has more dining venues, more suites, and more luxurious finishes. We heard from our advisors that they need more suites. They sell out first. We've heard from you that also that they want more dining options. They don't want to eat in the same place every night, right? And they still want the amazing, authentic, local food, local wines, and local experiences. So then from there, this upcoming year in 2020, so we're going to be launching, well, actually, I got to step one step back.
Okay.
In April of this year, we actually took the River Royale, which is in Bordeaux, and we completely transformed her to be the super ship Bon Voyage.
You changed the name too?
We changed the name because you know what? She's so different. You didn't want to keep the same name, right? So we actually added in an infinity pool on the back deck. We have 4 dining venues on board the ship for 124 passengers. We added 3 additional suites. The ship is absolutely spectacular in every way you can imagine.
That's the way you're going for what's coming up, right?
It's absolutely the future. And it's, once again, I love the word elevate because that's exactly what we're doing. So in 2020, we've got 4 ships coming out.
That's a lot. Are they're restoration is not the word. It's elevate ships, or these are brand new ships?
A combination of both.
Okay.
All right, so over in Portugal, we have the Queen and Isabel today. We're actually building a new ship in Portugal that will be sailing in April of this year, the super ship San Gabriel. She will actually have more suites than any other ship on the Douro. The entire top deck's going to be suites. She's going to be incredible.
That's amazing.
So, but earlier in the season, we've got 2 ships in our exotics. So we're going to have a new ship on the Mekong. So we currently have the Mekong Navigator, and we're swapping her out for a new ship called the Mekong Jewel. New build.
New build, amazing.
Totally new build, as is Portugal. And this ship, she's going to be 10 meters longer, same number of passengers. It actually has 2 grand suites that are 925 square feet. Massive.
And out there, and I've yet to cruise the Mekong, but I understand you got to have a large suite out there because there are a lot of other ships in the water, and you got to stand out, and it sounds like you will.
We're going to stand out. It's going to be amazing. And then we're heading over to Egypt because we have a gorgeous ship, the River Tosca, but she's full. So we're building another ship.
Okay. Egypt is hot. Yeah.
It is one of the hottest destinations. So we're building the Super Ship Sphinx. So we'll be selling primarily the Super Ship Sphinx. My sister brand Insight will be selling into the River Tosca, and I'm also selling into the River Tosca because once again, we're filling up. but we will find space for you across one of those two ships, and the two itineraries are going to actually mirror each other and sail together. So everyone remembers the River Countess,
Sure.
our unfortunate incident that we had.
Yeah, unfortunately, luckily nobody was hurt. At least not that much. Yeah.
Absolutely. So the ship is actually, she's in right now being refurbished. She's just getting back to speed right now, right? So she will actually be sailing again in September. But then this winter, she's going to go into her full transformation. And she's going to come out next year as the super ship La Venezia.
You're changing the name again, but better.
But also, we've actually added stuff to the itinerary. So we've actually built our own pontoon over in Burano. So we're actually going to be able to dock and stay overnight in Burano.
Amazing, and this, because that, and that you're one of the few lines that has that kind of cruise around Venice, if I remember. If any, you might be the only one.
We're it. An amazing experience, and an incredible vantage point to see Venice from that location.
Especially now, where I hear that they're going to ban or remove some of the cruise ships from Venice, which you're going to have a great advantage there.
We certainly are. So come and join us.
Absolutely,
it's going to be awesome.
Okay.
Now
here's the big one. Okay.
The big announcement.
Okay.
So you know what? Because this elevation is happening, we really want our whole entire ship to be at that place right now. So how do you get there, right? So by 2021, the rest of the fleet will become super ships.
Everything
of the fleet.
Wow.
4 additional super ships in 2021. So we're going to take the Duchess, the Princess, the Empress, and the Queen will all be transformed for 2021.
Wow.
So the entire fleet will be super ships. They will all have more dining venues, more suites, and more luxurious finishes. We are going to maintain our position as the #1 river cruise line, most luxurious, as just recently awarded by Travel and Leisure. So very excited.
That's a huge announcement. And I couldn't let you go without asking you about another thing you oversee.
Yes.
You.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about You, which is you changed the name. It used to be You by Uniworld,
Right.
and now it's just You.
Yeah, it's You River Cruises. And we
River
changed the names.
Cruises.
I didn't want people comparing the two.
Right.
They're two very unique and distinct experiences.
Yeah.
So You River Cruises this year, we just had the one ship operating, the A, and that's because we were moving the B from the Seine over to the Danube.
Okay.
So in order to move her over there, I got to create the experiences and I got to get the ship there. So this year, operating one ship, she did incredibly well. For your second season, new brand, new experience, I'm very pleased with where we're going to land this year. So next year, she's already selling as the A and the B.
So you'll have them both back.
We'll have them both back. They'll be on the traditional marketplaces where river cruises are.
So it's one is in Danube, and then the other one is
on the Rhine. Correct. Okay. So really looking forward.
You got to have Amsterdam for you.
Got to have Amsterdam, right? Absolutely. So the 2 itineraries are all set, experiences are set, the ships are sailing. We've been listening to customers. We're adding in that it's actually going to be a 3 meals a day versus the 2 that we had.
Okay.
Because we heard our customers. They said, "Hey, we're hungry." And you know what?
they're younger. They need more energy. Right?
No, you know what? It just depends upon the itinerary. So there'll be days where we might start with maybe a continental breakfast in the morning, have a brunch, and then move on to dinner. But there'll be other days where it'll be a traditional breakfast, a lunch, and then a dinner. And it's really about making sure every itinerary is different, every day is different. We really want to make sure that we're catering to the needs of our guests. So excited about what that product is doing, and I see an incredible future for it.
Well, you'll have Amsterdam, and I got to tell you, Budapest is a great city for younger travelers as well.
Budapest and heading over down into Belgrade. Are you kidding me? It's amazing.
It's going to be amazing. Well, Ellen, a lot going on obviously with you, but even more going on with Uniworld, and you're going to tell all the folks at Virtuoso tonight, and I think they'll be pretty amazed at what you're doing.
Yeah.
So it was great to see you.
Me
Great
too.
to hear an update on what's going on with Uniworld. You're doing great things. I mean, we met, I think, we've known each other for a long time, but we met, I think it was in your first week on the job back here at Virtuoso.
3 years
3 years
ago.
ago. It's been 3 years.
I
Oh my
know.
God, everything.
I know.
We're all getting older, I guess, but it's getting better.
It is. It's always getting better. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.